Hi there, my name is Isabel, and today we're going to do a little process on indecision. So there will be a round of clearings around not knowing what to choose, and afterwards we're going to tune into whatever you're debating on to see whether or not making that choice feels right and true for you. So the clearings are going to be silent. They're multifaceted clearings, so I'm addressing whatever we might carry from this incarnation, other lifetimes, dimensions, or ancestrally. But before we get started, if you haven't already, then think of something where you're unsure about whether or not you want to do it, or maybe you got different options and don't know what to choose. This could be anything really, but I'm just going to give a few examples. So you might have a decision career-related, so where you might consider making a change. Maybe you want to turn your passion into what you do full-time, but you struggle with letting go of the old familiar situation. Or you're thinking about a move, but you feel torn about leaving something or someone behind. And you're not sure what the new surroundings are going to be like. Maybe you have some conflict with something that you really feel called to do, but it's different from what you think you should be doing or what others expect you to do. It could be about a relationship, like a yes or no thing. It could be about food choices, where what feels right is not the same as what other people tell you is good for you. It could be anything. So once you got your topic, you also want to try to get a handle on it. So what does not feel good about it? Is it a sense of I just don't know what to do? Or is it I'm afraid I'll make the wrong choice? Or I just don't know what I want? Or maybe it's a fear. Maybe it's what if other people are gonna abandon me or think I'm weird? I definitely know that one. And maybe there's no words, right? Maybe it's just this feeling that there's to it. Okay, so get your handle on that. And assuming you got that thing, like that choice you want to make, and you got that clear, we're just going to get started. So we're going to start off by taking a few deep breaths. So just take a deep breath in. And out. And in. And out. Another one in. And out. So allow yourself to really sink into your body now. Notice whatever parts of you are connected to something. Could be your buttocks on the chair, could be your feet on the ground, maybe your back on the couch if you're laying down. And just feel that. Just really be in your body. And now, think of your topic. Think of that choice that you're unsure about. get that handle on it if you can. And notice where you feel that in your body. Just notice the sensations that come up around it. Like whenever you feel that, I don't know what to do, or whatever it is for you, just notice what comes up as a response to that. It could be a tension somewhere. Maybe your stomach feels constricted. Maybe there's a tingling somewhere. Maybe you notice a pressure. Just become aware of it. And now just breathe into that. Just breathe into all that you're perceiving. Normal breath into the sensations. And you're gonna stay with that while I'm gonna go and get started on the clearings. Or if you'd rather focus on your breath, you can do that too. Maybe you just want to relax. That's great too. Whatever you feel called to do. And I'm gonna get started now. This will be several minutes, I guess. There's quite a bit that wants to come through here, so yeah. I will just get back to you once I'm done. All right. Okay, so check in. Notice how you feel. Notice the sensations that are present now. Yeah, and just see, are they any different? Do they feel lighter? Maybe you don't notice any changes, whatever it is, just be aware of that. So when we move on to the next part now, it would be good if you actually felt a little lighter, like lightening up those sensations. So yeah, just in case you haven't felt much of a difference or it was pretty high to start with, you might want to do that round again before you move on, but whatever you feel called to do. All right, so now we're going to tune into that possible choice of yours to see whether or not that truly resonates with you, whether or not that feels true and right for you. So just by intention for now, set the mind aside for this. Lower your walls, lower your ego, just by intending to do so. And now imagine yourself making that choice, taking that leap, doing what you're thinking about doing. Now, if you have different options, you can still repeat this, but you want to focus on one and see yourself doing that, making that choice. How do you feel about doing that? And how do you feel about it in a couple years from now, down the road? Like, how do you feel about having done that thing? Just notice your body's response to that. There might be just a slight response if you're not used to this, but really become aware of that. How does your body react to that? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel constricted, crunched, uncomfortable in the body somewhere? Or do you actually feel expanded and open and lighter? Is there like this sense of ease? Just be aware of that. And then imagine that you don't make that choice, that you just disregard it, let it go, right? Notice how you feel about that. And how do you feel about that in a few years from now? How do you feel about not having done that? And again, notice your body's response. Does it feel denser, tense, heavier? Or does it feel light and open? Is there a vastness to it? Now, if this is new to you, you might feel called to go back and forth a couple of times or come back to this part later. But whatever comes up as a response, that is your gut, that's your heart, that's your whole being telling you if this is true and right for you. Like, that is your inner knowing. And ultimately, we always want to come back to our truth. We want to rely on our own answers. We want to be guided by that. We want to be guided by that inner knowing. And that's always, always available to us. Sometimes we're just not used to tuning in, but it's always there. So it might take a bit of practice to tune into that and to align with that. But yeah, that's worth it. I mean, nobody else has your answers. Only you do. And your body is your compass. Like, that's your guidance system. Now, sure, sometimes there's a little extra research that needs to be done. Maybe we need more information on something. Other times, maybe we got two options that both don't really feel that good. In that case, maybe we just want to take a step back, choose nothing and ask for other options. If that feels available for you, of course. And also, there might be something that feels right, but it includes letting go of a position or situation or people we love. And yeah, that can be scary, right? So, but when we when we consciously choose something that feels right for us, like all of our system aligns with that. So let's say there's grief involved. Like once you make that choice, then whatever needs to be processed comes up along the way, so that you will feel ready once you're taking that step. If you actually feel called to have a bit more support with strengthening that, that inner knowing, like tuning into that, what I sometimes do is I just ask for a symbol or a mantra to include and to work with. So for this one here, when it's about inner knowing and aligning with that, the mantra would be, I'm aligning with my inner knowing. That's what just came to me. And as a symbol, I actually saw a shell. So that's why I chose it for the picture. And with symbols, it's really just looking at them in between, like in picture form or real, whatever works. It's very subtle, of course, but you also don't have to do anything with it other than that. Maybe you just feel called to ask for your own, right? Or maybe you feel drawn to a crystal or a certain scent to include. Whatever floats your boat. But like, have fun with it and just trust that and just go with it. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope this helped you a bit with your decision. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. Bye.